What it do, Dream Team? It's your boy Neal back with another reaction video. Guys, here we are. Once again, what's clearly a scam, but Americans believe is normal. It says part 3 in the video. It's part 4 for me. But before we jump into this, y'all know what I need from y'all. Slap that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media and Patreon, all up top. You want to subscribe to any of it? Put all the links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Guys, I love talking to you and I'm human. I talk back. If you guys got a favorite video, I suggest you can subscribe to Patreon or in the description section there's a Google form link. What we got?
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
When you go to Target or Wendy's and they ask you to round up to the nearest dollar to donate to a charity of their choice, all they're doing is using your money for a tax write-off to give to another big charity that probably gives 2% of what you actually donated to the charity that they say they are.
Hold on. Is that a fact? The tax write-off, it doesn't bother me as long as the money actually does go to charity. You know what I'm saying? But if they're only giving 2% to the charity, then that bothers me. So is that a fact? Y'all let me know. Know what I'm saying? I just make, because I be doing that all the time. We like round it up to yeah, I'll donate, sure. But if all my money is not going to charity, then why am I donating to y'all? Y'all already rich. You feel me? Hold up.
Percent of what you actually donated to the charity that they say they are.
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
Recycling plastic. NPR's Planet Money and PBS's Frontline did an extensive series on this earlier this year, and I'll put a link to it in the comments. Short version is that our concept of plastic recycling was invented by the oil and gas industry in the 70s when they realized that plastic pollution was becoming a problem and that the public was becoming upset about it. And so they created the Ad Council to start to promote the idea that plastic pollution was the fault of the consumer, not the manufacturer, and to encourage consumers to recycle plastic. The truth is most plastic isn't recycled, it's buried. And the plastic that does get recycled is usually recycled in other countries where it creates a lot of toxic waste.
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
Calling ourselves Americans. Citizens of the United States calling themselves Americans. It's not necessarily true. This entire hemisphere is full of Americans. South Americans, Central Americans, and North Americans. We are not the owners of the term American.
What's something that's...
we never stopped anybody else from calling themselves American, right? We're not owners, but we are in the hemisphere of Americans, right? So technically we are Americans. I guess, yeah. I mean, when people say Americans, they do associate the United States with that. They don't associate with South America with Americans. And so I see where he's coming from on that. If you want to call yourselves Americans, by God, do what you want.
The owners of the term American.
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
Hustle culture. I've been waiting for this. Hustle culture. You guys will work yourself into the ground to earn the right to rest, to take a vacation, to take some time to recharge your batteries. You have to earn that. I grew up in Eastern Europe, and about halfway through the day, we're just like, we probably worked enough for today, right? Absolutely. We're done. And we're not going to work on Sunday, right? Hell no, we're not going to work on Sunday. Meanwhile, Americans are like, if I work hard enough, my boss will like me and pay me that extra $1 an hour. That'll make all the difference. It's a scam. Take all the vacation. Take all the time off. Take all the personal time off. Take all of it. Because guess what? You do not need to dig yourself into the ground to deserve a break. You're literally killing yourself for a job that doesn't give a shit about you.
Come on now.
I
think hustle culture, I agree with her 100%. I never run myself into the ground for a job because they will replace you. If you die tomorrow, if you die today, they replace you tomorrow. It be that quick of a transition. Like Hustle culture, I think is more for like entrepreneurial people starting their own businesses. You know what I'm saying? You can't really afford to take breaks, because you're building a business or you're building a company, so you can't afford to take as many breaks. You know what I'm saying? That's where if you hustle hard enough, yeah, your business and company can keep going to the point. You know what I'm saying? Where you are able to step away and take lavish breaks, you feel me? And so I feel like hustle culture is more for entrepreneurial or know what I'm saying? That way. If you're working under a boss, understand they will work you to death if you let them.
You're literally killing yourself for a job that doesn't give a shit about you.
Take your vacations. Take
What's
your time
something
off.
that's clearly a scam, but Americans...
I'll tell you what's clearly a fucking scam. The fact that healthy food is 2 to 3 times the price of regular food. And I say
Yes.
regular like American food. You can get like a burger and fries from Wendy's for like $5. And
Come on.
I literally spent $5 on this one thing of kombucha, which is a healthy drink for your digestive tract. Now, I'm very lucky to work at the place that sells it, so I got it for a discount. But as a consumer, if you're buying that for $5 every day, that's not fucking sustainable. That's incredibly expensive. I also work at a place that makes acai bowls, and if you don't know what that is, I'll show you. This is an acai bowl. I work at this place. Don't get me wrong, I really do love these. Like, they're really good. But as a consumer, like buying it, it's almost $10 every single time you buy one. So what I'm getting at is we live in a healthcare system, which is actually a sick care system, because the doctors don't get paid unless you get sick. So they sell you the food cheap that's going to make you sick, so you go to the doctor, and then you get them paid, and you also pay the people who make the food. It's all a big fucking cycle. Stay healthy, people.
Preach.
What's something
Preach,
that's clearly
my
a scam,
God.
but Americans have been conditioned
Yes.
to believe is normal?
Study abroad programs. You know those all-inclusive packages that have like a stack of shiny brochures in the academic advising office of your college? Those are the marketing materials of a business. A business whose entire model is gently implying to you, an impressionable 18-year-old, academic study in another country is an expensive and complicated endeavor, and you have to go through them in order to do it. You fucking don't.
wow.
College is cheaper in other countries.
Yeah.
I had a Romanian friend once who was complaining to me about how much his undergraduate degree cost. It cost him $2,000 total. In some cases, it could literally be cheaper for you to get your entire undergraduate degree in another country than to do a couple semesters of academic flavored luxury vacations from these travel agencies. Just capitalizing
Facts.
on the reluctance of teenagers to do their own research. And if you're in college, you should learn to do your own research.
What's something that's...
Facts, but do y'all cause I saw a UK video where it says if you go to college, they're like you can get charged like out of country costs or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot higher than if you're an actual citizen. So is that like, is it cheaper or do y'all cause I don't know for sure. So I'm asking in the comment section, y'all let me know. I mean, is there a big out of country cost if we come from America to study abroad? Is the price like way higher for citizens of America to study abroad and get their grad degree over there? Or know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know in the comment section because I don't know for sure. Keep it going.
Teenagers to
But
do
it
their
is cheap for citizens of another country. It is cheap, a whole lot cheaper, if not free, for them to get their degree.
own research. And if you're in college, you should learn to do your own research.
What's something that's clearly a scam, but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
The Electoral College. The amount of ice you guys put in your drinks completely walks them down. Driving
I love it,
literally
though.
everywhere. No public transport. Sales tax. Your whole healthcare system.
Factual.
Your houses are basically made of cardboard. The drinking age being 21, but the driving age being 16. Speaking of houses, those housing association things that will tell you that you can't park in the driveway or you have to keep your lawn a certain way.
What's something that's clearly a scam?
Only thing I didn't agree with her was the ice. Know what I'm saying? No, give me my ice. I need my drink cold. Everything else, she was
The
on top
driveway
of
or
it.
you have to keep your lawn a certain way.
What's something that's clearly a scam, but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
The fact that kids are being taught at a young age that in order to be successful in life, you have to go through school and get good grades. And then after 12 years of school, you need to go through more school in order to put yourself into huge amounts of debt to hopefully get a piece of paper that will allow you to hopefully get a job that you end up hating, making money for somebody else. And in order to get these good grades, we're going to put these 9, 10, 11-year-olds on huge amounts of legal amphetamines so they can get these good grades and become robots for society.
What's something that's clearly
Factual.
a scam
That
that
was
Americans
very
have been
factual.
conditioned to believe is normal?
Herbalife, waist trainers, fat burners, detox teas, juice cleanses, keto, Bearvana, black seed oil, medical medium, Dr. Oz.
What's something
None of those work? None? Have they worked for anybody? I don't know. Because I feel like they have to, maybe they don't work for all, but they work for some people. Because I feel like some people used them and got the results that they wanted. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
Bearvana, black seed oil, medical medium, Dr. Oz.
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
That education is political. I swear to God, they're the only developed country that does this. And like, truly and honestly, hats off to the Republican Party for doing this, because it is kind of brilliant. By making all education a leftist or democratic agenda, they have gotten about half the country believing that all education and educated people and scholars and doctors and medicine is like a scam? Like a political scam? Like, why do they think they're in the position they're in when it comes to COVID? You've got 73 million people who don't believe in science because they've equated science with Democrats. Do you know how many Americans assume I'm a Democrat because I have a degree? I'm Canadian. That's a you problem. My premier of my province is conservative and wears a map. We don't have political parties here saying COVID's a hoax because science.
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
I'm British, but I have points to make. Privatised healthcare makes no sense. How are you going back? How are you paying money to give birth?
I know.
It's beyond me.
I know.
Yes, you pay less taxes, but if you break your arm, you're bankrupt. Tipping. Why don't you just add it to the bill? We have an automatic service charge in the UK in most restaurants. Guns are for your protection. If no one had guns, you wouldn't need guns to protect yourself from guns. You're protecting yourself from guns. The Electoral College. I'm in my third year of my politics degree and I don't understand how you could vote in someone who doesn't have the most votes. How is that fair? How is that democratic? Having tax or VAT added on when you get to the till and stuff. Surely you just have it on the price tag. I couldn't do that because I'm pretty, so I'm not good at maths. Like, I can't do that quickly. I wouldn't be able to afford things when I got to the till. Just have it on the main price. Just put it on the price tag, okay?
Poppy for president.
What's something?
She was spot on. Yeah. I agree with her on basically everything she said. She was pretty spot on. Yeah, I feel you, Poppy. Oh, I didn't mean to mute you. My bad.
Something that's clearly a scam, but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal.
A health insurance plan with a high deductible. And they tell you, hey, you'll spend less money every week on health insurance. But this is where they get you. The health insurance company will tell you that, yeah, we'll pay up to 80% of whatever your bill is. But what you have to do is you have to meet the deductible first. In my case, it's $3,000. And with a child, that's $6,000 that I have to meet before they start paying 80%. What? Now, let's say that you're a person who has a serious health condition and you have to get something like chemo. After you've paid the $6,000 for you and a child or whatever, they will pay 80% of your treatment. But 20% of whatever chemo costs is still a lot of money.
Yeah, ton
of money. And also, if you're too afraid to use your health insurance because the deductible is too expensive, then you don't have health insurance.
What's something that's clearly a scam, but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
Okay, I've seen some other good stitches of this, but the correct answer is this. This fucking 8-inch gap in the stall doors in every public toilet in the entire country. This is not normal. Other countries don't do this. You don't have to have strangers walking by staring you directly in the eye while you're taking a shit. It's not normal. You don't have to do this. Some creepo, peeping Tom, psycho carpenter did this, and everyone just kept rolling with it, doing it over and over and over. Now we all just sit there, we stare at each other while we pee, while we shit. We just say, hi, what's up? What's going on? I'm an American. I'm an idiot. What the fuck is going on?
What's something that's clearly...
One thing, I agree with that. I agree. It seems like we're the only... I didn't know... Before I started reacting to these videos, I didn't know that we're the only country who had that gap. One thing I will say, I've never had anybody look at me, or I've never seen anybody look at me through the gap. They may have, I just missed them. But that, yeah, it doesn't make sense why we have that gap.
Shit, we just say, hi, what's up? What's going on? I'm an American. I'm an idiot. What the fuck is going on?
What's something that's clearly a scam, but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
Why are we locking doors and why is it dark in here? Shh, it's a lockdown drill. A what? Drill? A lockdown. in case there's an active shooter on campus.
I'm sorry, an active what?
Shh. There's an active shooter. No, we're practicing. It's a drill. You guys need to practice? How often do you guys have shh?
Okay, you said it was a drill. Calm down. I'm sorry. Okay, how often do we have to practice this? Like, how often do we have shoot? I've never had to do this before.
You never had to do an active shooter drill?
No, bruh.
But I thought there was war in your country.
What's something that's
definitely
clearly a scam,
RIP to those kids that were on screen.
but Americans have been conditioned to believe?
Living within our means. There is no such thing. Like, we say this, and I'm fully convinced that living within your means was created by rich people to trick poor people into believing that, like, if you live within your means, you wouldn't be any shit. Let's get real. When they say that, and then other people, like other poor people say this, and we say it against each other, it's like, but you didn't have $150,000 for your house. Like, that house is on loan. Like, you didn't have $150,000 to put down on said house. So you're not living within your means. There is no means. We're not living within it. Why have we been conditioned to believe this shit? Oh my fucking God. Also, sharp ass eyeliner. Bye.
Something that's clearly a scam, but Americans have been conditioned to believe.
The fact that we spend 20 to 30 years paying on a house, and then after we get done paying on the house, they expect us to pay taxes on the house that we just paid 20 to 30 years paying on.
What's something that's clearly a scam, but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
That we all have to work until we're 65 years old, or that there's no way to access your retirement accounts until you're 59 and a half, or that miraculously Social Security and Medicare are going to cover all of your costs and give you a dignified retirement.
Yes.
What's something that's...
Yes. Say that one more time for the people in the back. But keep it going. That she was spot
Medicare are going to cover all of your costs and give you a dignified retirement.
Yes.
What's something that's clearly a scam, but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
This goes out to my Christians. Nowhere in the Bible does it say, or has it ever said, that homosexuality is a sin. In the original Hebrew version of the Bible, there is a word that starts with a K that I honestly do not know how to pronounce. What I do know is this word translates to man shall not lay with boy, not man shall not lay with man, that the English version of the Bible says. So what can we infer from this? The original version of the Bible says pedophilia is a sin, not homosexuality.
Something that's clearly a scam, but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal.
Front lawns, dude. The most irrigated crop in America, more than wheat, more than corn, is grass. We use most of our drinkable water on grass.
What's something that's
I didn't
clearly a
think about
scam,
that.
but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
Milk is so good, and I love milk, but it doesn't do anything. It's actually really bad for you. It doesn't help you get big, strong bones to be big, strong man. It's just really bad. It was built on America propaganda, and it's shit. It sucks, but I mean, I'm still drinking it.
Tell me you've been single.
I said I was still. Yeah, I never drank milk, but yeah, that's all I heard growing up. Milk builds strong bones. You see all these commercials, milk builds strong bones. That's not true. That's not. They was lying. And I was ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying? I was ahead of the curve. I was out here drinking my Coca-Cola, drinking my Dr. Pepper, drinking my root beer, drinking my Fanta. No. What I wasn't drinking was milk or water growing up. I drink water now. I didn't drink it growing up. That's all we got for this one. If you guys have a favorite video you want to see or hear me react to, you can subscribe to Patreon and leave a suggestion, or in the description section there's a Google form link. Hit the link, fill out your suggestion, send it to me. Want me to get yours faster? Fill out premium. Make sure you hit subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media and Patreon all up top. You can subscribe to any of it. Put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. I love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy D Neal, out.